Hey everybody, Chastu here. Is this little beauty here, the ACUS OneFourStrings 5, the best portable amplifier for electric violin, specifically the Yamaha YEV-104? Well, I just bought one, so I'm really hoping the answer is yes. Let's check it out. Hi there, the ACUS OneFourStrings 5. That's not 1-4-strings 5, it's 1-FOR-strings 5. Not sure why there are so many numbers. The 5 probably refers to the size of the woofer, which is 5 inches here. So as you can see, it looks great. It has some features that I really like. It's portable, it's got a nice handle on the top, carrying handle here. It weighs 7 kilos, which is 15.5 pounds approximately. It's made out of plywood, so it's fairly substantial, solid. Ow! Has a nice thick sturdy grill on the front that makes a nice noise. And one very important thing as far as I'm concerned is this hole in the bottom. This is an inverted top hat, so you can stick it on a speaker stand, because I'm not sure about you, but my ears are in my head and not in my knees or my feet. So I want my speakers to be at ear level or close. Now with this you can pop it on a speaker stand and adjust it to the right height, whether you're sitting or standing. No more searching for tables or stools or chairs to balance the thing on. And I really wanted that in the amp. Now let's take a closer look at what you get in terms of adjustability. It's mentioned before, it's a 5-inch woofer, it's a dome tweeter at the top. The range is said to be, I've got the spec here, the frequency response is 50 Hz to 20 kHz. On a violin we're not worried too much about bass response. I mean the bottom string, the G string on a violin is only it's 200 Hz, a bit less. And even if you've got a 5-string, you're only really looking at 130 Hz, so 50 to 20 kHz should do it. It's a 50 watt RMS amp, whatever that means. It's pretty loud for its size. 5-inch woofer, tweeter, blah blah blah. Bass reflex cabinet, it's got a port in there to improve the bass response. And I've already mentioned it's 7 kilos only, or 15.5 pounds. It's basically a 1-foot cube in terms of size. The height is 29 centimeters, just short of a foot. It's slightly less in width and depth, but not much, so it's pretty close to being a 1-foot cube. The electronics on the top, let's have a look. We've got, going from my right, an XLR input for microphone. There's the high impedance input for the violin, or of course guitar, mandolin. We'll skip that for a minute. We've got a 3-band EQ here, which is just high, mid, low. At the end is the volume control for the amp. This volume control here controls the other smashing feature on this amp, and that's the built-in reverb, which is very high quality, and this affects the amount of reverb. You can't adjust the reverb, it's fixed, but it's a really nice one. It's very clean, it's very clear. I read somewhere that there's a slight delay between the sound and the reverb starting, so the reverb doesn't cloudy the sound itself. It's really quite nice. So I'm happy with that. Then there's an auxiliary input here, which is a mini jack. So you can play a backing track from a phone or an MP3 player or a computer, and the volume for that is adjustable right here. This little button here increases the sensitivity of the guitar input, the violin input, if you need more volume, or if you're outputting a particularly low voltage. Over this side is a balanced line output. That's a balanced jack, so it's going to be a tip, ring, sleeve, I think that's it, jack that looks like this. And with that you can send a signal out to the PA, to a mixer, or to another amp. And that's all you've got on the top. On the back, 7 kilos, it's not that heavy, is the cooling fan, the mains input here, power switch, and also a useful little ground lift. If you're connecting to another mixer or another amp, you may get a ground loop giving you a bit of a buzz. You can lift the ground from this so that the amp is earthed through the other amp or the PA to get rid of any irritating hum. So, there we have it. It's the perfect size, the perfect weight, looks great, has all the features you need to carry it around, mount it on a stand. Controls are basic but good. You can plug actually a mic and a guitar in at the same time, but I haven't tried that yet. So if you are singing and playing a guitar, or singing and playing the violin, you can do both at the same time, although of course you only have one set of controls, so you might need to control the tone on the guitar from the internal preamp. Could be a problem. I'm just going to be using it for fiddle anyway. So let's have a listen to it and hear what it sounds like. So I'm going to try and demonstrate the sound quality of the amp. You have to bear in mind, of course, that I don't have the stands, so it's on this weird green table here. I'm in a lounge, the acoustics are not great. I'm sure it'd sound better in a stage situation, but we should get an idea of how clean it is. It's set at just flat, it is now, set flat, and the reverb's off, so I'll try and play a little bit with the reverb off. Volume is just at 9 o'clock, so not too loud. That should be right, and I'll play just a few notes. I'm impressed with the lack of harmonic distortion on the double stops and the chords too, like the... It sounds really clean. I'm going to add a little tiny bit of reverb, again to about 9 o'clock, because it's quite strong. I've now rolled the high end off a little bit and turned the volume a tad, so it should have a smoother sound now. Can go a lot further. Shall we try for fun? Okay, that's now at 12 o'clock for the reverb. Very long. Maybe a little too much. Let's dial it back a bit. Yeah, I think I would use probably 9 o'clock or even 8. Very clean. The G string lacks a little bit of buzz, but then that could be my violin or the cheap Chinese strings I have on here. The G does sound a little dull, muffled. But I think with better strings it would sound a little snappier. I've got Alice strings on at the moment. They cost $15 a set, so but those are the only ones I can get in Cambodia, so I have to use them, and they're not bad. So there you have it, the ACUS, I assume that's how you pronounce it, it's a German design built in Italy, so the ACUS OneFourStrings 5 acoustic amplifier. Price. This is difficult to explain. I got a real bargain with this on Amazon. I actually paid 285 Great British pounds for this, but when I first looked at it, it was at 299. It fell to 285, and then when I bought it, I looked back on the site, and the price had gone up to almost 400 British pounds. So, not sure what's going on there, but 285 pounds is a really good price. You're going to have to shop around to try and find a price as good as that, because they're generally in the 300 to 400 pound range. Got a bargain there, didn't I? Anyway, very happy with it. If you're looking for a small, portable, high quality amp for your electric violin, I can recommend it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.